Hey,
Hey,
Hi
how's
guys.
it going? How's it going?
not too bad,
Great.
guys.
Don't know how to put my camera. Give me a second.
So what you guys been up to?
My kids telling them to settle down. I'm gonna go in the basement for a little while, talk on a show. Like, okay.
Yep, that's exactly what I
Yeah.
did. They're
And
upstairs.
my older one who's 10, he has a test tomorrow, so we're studying for the math test. My other one has a science test tomorrow, so it was like right after school we're working on those things.
Hmm.
You know. Yeah, how you doing?
Hey,
How's it going?
Hi.
so yeah, no,
Hello.
it's definitely been one of those
Mm.
days today, though. So
What's up, guys? What's up to all the people saying hello to us on the message board?
there we
EV
go.
Photos, Raven something was just now saying what's up.
Raven Eye Studio 21,
Mm-hmm.
Green Geek.
Hey, Green Geek, what's going on?
So,
Oh,
but
I was like, where are you guys reading the comments?
oh, I actually have it open on my phone too, so I got
good.
So no, yeah, it was a good day. I've been looking forward to today. Not a whole lot going on other than work though. So,
Mm.
but yeah. So
You
what
made
got
your
you get?
yeah.
excited about this.
You made your You were saying before you were cooking dinner. You
Yeah,
finished it.
yeah. Meatloaf, and yeah, it took a
Meatloaf.
little longer than I was planning. So, but made it in time. So
Yeah, I was worried about this. What was it called? Stream Duck is called.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the first time I used it was with Yimbo. When
Okay.
he had it, back in I think it was April, and I had no idea how to use this thing. My wife had to put me on the show itself because I was clueless to it. But now I learned you got to put your mic on, you got to put your microphone and camera on Safari for using your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Now I got my laptop and my phone, and just everything
That's
is
good.
just thrown together. So, but yeah. So you guys get anything new? Any new toys or anything?
Oh yeah, I got a couple of things.
A
Let me
few.
see what came in here. Let me see here. I got this in the mail today. The NECA Dracula
Whoa.
figure, Bela Lugosi.
Ooh.
Yeah, this came today. I was super excited, man. They really on point with the facial sculpt.
Yeah, they
Was
are.
really good with Bela Lugosi here because the one that what was it Diamond Select made about a decade ago, more than a decade ago. It was nice that they had the look of it, but I guess for copyright reasons they couldn't get the face
Mm.
until now, and then NECA got permission for it, so they made it. So I'm glad because now I have Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Wolfman. Now I have Dracula. So I'm kind of happy. Yeah.
Yeah, I got some new NECAs last month. I got the TMNT Secret of the Ooze. So.
I think my camera just froze, but that's it. I have a problem with NECA figures. I got the Scream figure, and the second I deboxed it, the knife was broken. I was like,
Oh.
yeah, I don't know if that was my just my luck on that figure, or if is NECA do that with all the figures.
Yeah,
I
some of
haven't.
their stuff is brittle. That I know. Yeah.
Yeah, the turtles scare me like none other.
Mhm.
I am so afraid to bend any of their joints. I've even heated them up. It's just it scares me.
Yeah, I had bought the Joker, um, the NECA one that came out a couple years ago, the Toys R Us exclusive, and
Mhm.
last year I was setting him up, his leg broke off, and I was like, oh gee, man, but I fixed it back, but you have to be really careful with some of their joints. They are either they're stiff or they dry up, and you got how many times can you put it on a radiator or warm them up? To
Right.
get the joints moving.
Yeah, I got a heat gun, and
Mm.
that thing gets really hot, and I'm like, I don't want to melt it, but I don't I don't want to use just the hot water. So
Yeah, but but the only thing like about NECA is that they really focus on like the sculpt itself. Everything about it, it's a beautiful piece of art they have there. But for people like us who pose them for from toy photography, it's a little like gotta be careful. But now they're working on it a little better. Like the Wolfman, I didn't have a problem so much with it being as stiff, and posing it wasn't bad. Frankenstein too. So when I opened the Dracula, look forward to that one. The Mummy was good too. When I didn't have a problem with
yeah,
that.
I've seen some amazing photos of the Mummy and even
Mm-hmm.
Dracula.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Toy Addict. He did some
Yep.
nice shots of Dracula. I remember seeing those on when he posted them.
That
Mm-hmm.
sucks. Jason's leg fell off
Mm-hmm.
for Raven Eyes.
Oh man, for his
So yeah, this is what I picked up recently. It's the ODST,
yeah, a
and
lot of collection there.
oh yeah, the drop pod,
Oh wow.
but it's by see there that
Mm-hmm.
light.
Mm-hmm.
It's by Jazzware though. It's not bad. I can't complain for how much I spent on it. It's 20
Mm-hmm.
bucks. But yeah, it comes apart real easy.
Ah,
But just pop them right back on.
mm-hmm. Jazzware. They make the what's that line called again? The based on a video game,
The World
Halo.
of Halo.
Yeah,
Yep.
and yeah,
Yeah,
they
this
make
is
those,
the
right?
Halo
Oh, that's the Halo.
ODST.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, this is
Mm-hmm.
the ODST from well, it's Rookie is the
Mm-hmm.
character's name, but
Mm-hmm.
from Halo 3 ODST,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah,
then
I'm not too familiar with them, but I have like two of the figures. That's about it.
yeah, I got
Yeah,
this one too.
yeah, that's nice. Oh wow.
I haven't opened them, just
Uh, oh,
got
that's
them
very
on sale.
nice. Yeah.
They had a
Mm-hmm.
clearance at GameStop,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
it was what clearance and then additional 20% off, so I grabbed them.
Oh wow.
So
No, I was talking yesterday to some other people on Instagram, and I noticed Best Buy. Best Buy has been having lots of sales.
hmm. Are you there?
Oh, they always have a sale at Best Buy.
Yeah, no, my Best Buys never have anything.
Oh.
They
Mm-hmm.
I collect mostly Power Rangers, the
Mm-hmm.
Lightning collection, and there was an exclusive, the green SPD, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it was green, and they never got them in stock at mine, and they always have the old Mortal Kombat
Mm-hmm.
McFarlane figures, but nothing else.
Yeah, McFarlane figures. I noticed just today they announced the Dark Knight trilogy.
Mhm.
I saw the Dark Knight, that version of Christian Bale's character, the Batman, and then today they released the Two-Face one.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah,
I'm looking forward to those because if I can get back the Joker and at least in that scale from them, I wouldn't mind so much because those are more easier to pose, won't break, But McFarlane figures they've come a long way from when they first started back in 2020 when they got
Mhm.
the rights from Mattel, and they've been getting better. I guess I know a lot of people complain they make a lot of Batman figures,
Oh
like
yeah,
a lot of Batman figures, but hopefully they'll make some more villains, as time goes on,
yeah.
or other heroes.
They look nice. Like I
Mm-hmm.
really do like some of them, but
Mm-hmm.
joint wise, I put those in there with sometimes the NECA, but I mean NECA is so much better. There's at least articulation, but especially the ankles on the McFarlanes. I'm always afraid those are going to break. I only own about 2 or 3 of them though.
Mm.
Sorry, guys. I was having a little connection problems, but I think
Mhm.
everything is okay now.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, good, good, good.
Trial and error.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
Well,
So,
the figures I got just recently, I got just a few figures because every single one of my favorite artists, they chose to go on a tour this year, and I bought a lot of tickets, so that's why I can buy a lot of figures. But I got this one, and
Oh,
I'm really
wow.
excited
yeah.
about this one
That's
because
nice.
I love
That's
Power
nice.
Rangers and I love the ninja ones. And
Uh-huh.
I think it's really cool because I remember the Power Rangers movie, and I was like one of my favorite movies of all time when I was a kid, and I love this one. And I pre-ordered the Red Ranger too, but Hasbro think that I need the pink one better, and they sent me this one instead of the Red Ranger.
Oh, oh,
Do you
wow.
still need the Red Ranger?
Yes, I still need that one.
Let me know after the show.
Okay. And this Barbie.
What's
This
that?
is
1977?
1977, It's like the
Oh, wow.
retro,
Uh-huh.
the rewind that Barbie came this year.
Uh-huh.
And this was super. This was on sale. That's why I get this one, and I was really happy because I was looking for that doll, and
Uh-huh.
when I saw the price, it was like, oh my god, thank you God.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
because
that's
yeah, sorry,
yeah.
because I saw at Target they had, I guess, like African American Barbie dolls. They had one of
Mhm,
Rosa Parks and some other famous African American women in history.
mhm.
They had made it was like a force. It's like a set of 4.
Yep.
And the only reason why I know because my friend, his daughter went, and she pointed them out, and I'm like, oh, "What's that?" She started telling me the story about it, and they bought all 4. I was like, that was nice for their daughter. There's a little collection there.
I know. That's
Hmm.
why I keep it on the boxer
Hmm.
sometimes. And that's all the figures I got right now. But I got
Hmm.
lots of pre-orders. I
Hmm.
was
I've
like,
only
do
got
you guys need a kidney?
Hmm.
yeah, I've only got one pre-order I think right now, which is the Galaxy Cycle in space Silver Power Ranger. So that's the only
Whoa,
thing.
I need that one.
That's the only one I got right now. I mean, there's plenty out there that I want, but
Hmm.
wife says I have to slow down.
I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
we're talking about that.
mhm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I
Hmm.
don't need toys, but Sailor Moon new movie came out this year too,
Oh.
and
Hmm. Hmm.
they, oh my god, the products they're selling for this year, I was like, please stop. My wallet is hurting. Please stop. But I was like, well, just a new pre-order, just this one, use this one. And I was,
Mhm.
oh god. But I'm
I
super
had to
excited.
hold off on the 5-pack Power Rangers Alien Rangers.
Oh wow.
I want that one, but that's $120 and yeah,
Mhm. I
but
have from Hasbro Pulse the 3-pack of the was it No Way Home figures from Spider-Man.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
pre-ordered that. Yeah, so I'm waiting for that. I guess when that comes. I got recently the Amazing Friends one that came in the
Mhm.
mail about around Christmas time. Yeah, I pre-ordered a lot of stuff in the summer, and it started slowly coming to my house and getting in trouble. You know.
Yeah, those Ninja Turtles I pre-ordered back in was it March when they ran that,
Mm-hmm.
and those came in December. So, but
Mm-hmm.
I like them. They look
Mm-hmm.
great, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're just super stiff and
Yeah.
not as
Okay.
squeaky. This one's not as squeaky, but
Uh-huh.
some of these are super squeaky.
Oh, wow.
So,
It's funny. I have the Ninja Turtles. They're still in the boxes,
hmm
which I bought back in 2020. only one I opened up is the one with the 2-pack with Casey Jones and
Okay.
Raph with the trench coat.
Mhm.
That's the only one I have opened. The rest of them, and April O'Neil and Super Shredder. The rest of them are still in their boxes. I don't know why. I just never got a chance to open them.
Yeah, I got Super Shredder, standalone Casey Jones, and
Okay.
then the 4-pack.
Also, you have the one without the mask on, then, of the Casey
Yeah,
Jones figure.
yep, I
You
got
know,
that
that's
one.
that's a hard to find figure. I can never get.
I got them
got
for
that one.
$15 brand new.
Whoa!
Wow!
You got
Wow.
lucky.
There
Wow.
was it was at a Walmart, and for some reason they had like a bunch of NECA figures all on clearance. And there was about 4 Casey Jones, I think it was, and I grabbed 3 of them. I kept one. I know I sent one to No Chewing. I can't remember where the third one went to, but
Yeah, it's interesting because I remember when it comes to like you see so many YouTube videos about like the poor distribution of action figures. Like certain Walmarts would have a ton of the Marvel Legends Spider-Man animated figure, and then where I live in right here in New York, there's none around in like in a 20-mile radius.
oh yeah,
Other states, it's tons of them there. You know,
try being in Nebraska. There's nothing here.
Oh,
so
I live in Mexico, and we the figures come here like next year. The figures are announced today. They came the next year here, if we got lucky.
So where do you, in Mexico? Where do you get your figures? You buy them at the stores, or
I buy a lot of figures. Yes, online.
Online.
I
Okay.
all of them on the United States, and I got a PO box that I can
pick them up
to get my figures there. And sometimes we got lucky, and some stores have a few figures here, but 99% of my collection is online.
Especially, I'd say like the Sailor Moon stuff,
Yes.
all the anime stuff. That's yeah. Even here, I can find some of that stuff, but I'd rather just purchase it straight from Japan and have it delivered.
Yeah.
Like I just actually had I don't know if you guys watch anime, a lot of anime, but I got Spy Family. I got the Your Forge. I'm still trying to get used to her. I'm not used to figures very much, so. But I've had my eye on the Sailor Moon figures for a while too. I just haven't done those ones.
I have a little problem with the figures because I got one Dragon Ball figure of Figuarts, and the articulations, it was great. But Sailor Moon figures, I was like, I tried to pose them and they broke.
Yeah, she pops a few spots, but she just goes right back together. But I don't know. I'm just not used to them.
Yes.
Not like the Hasbro figures where, they're for the most part pretty durable.
Yeah, every time I tried to post a Sailor Moon, it was like okay. But the Dragon Balls one, I got and everything is perfect.
That's because it's Dragon Ball. They're durable. But kind of going back to your Ninjetti Rangers, watch their joints, especially the elbows. Those are kind of tricky there. I'm not a big fan of to me, they're really thin compared to even the standard figure. But yeah, I've got a all but cat now, and yeah, they're okay, but not my favorite to pose or anything.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no. You guys looking forward to anything that's coming out or been announced?
Yeah.
Well, yes, but I don't have money, so I was like, I'm excited, but I'm like, please wait a little.
Well, I saw on Instagram, like I guess they announced the new GI Joe classified figures.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the Televiper with the what was it called? The Hubble, I think. I can't remember the exact name of it. His flying machine. It's like a I can't remember the exact name. But that was shown today, and Ironhide. So these are guys when I was a kid growing up in the 80s. You know, those characters are not coming back. So I'm looking forward to pre-ordering those when they come out.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I never got into GI Joe. That was I'm late '80s, and I just never got into the GI Joe Transformers.
Yeah, by the time, because by the late '80s, they started to I guess quieting down a little bit, and then by the early '90s, when they switched, I guess animation companies, they kind of they were around, they lingered around in the '90s, and then kind of fizzled out by the mid '90s. But they were really big in the mid '80s. They were really big. I remember that. Yeah, GI Joe. Star Wars was big in the early '80s. Transformers started popping up. And that's how it is. He-Man was out in the early '80s. Now they're back. He-Man is back now. Do you guys collect? Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't big into the He-Man, but I actually don't like He-Man. I like Skeletor though. I only watch it for Skeletor.
I knew all these cartoons because of my dad. He teach me to love Thundercats, He-Man, She-Ra. I love She-Ra. And one cartoon it was like the Thundercats, but with marine animals. I don't know.
Silverhawks?
Yes, Silverhawks. But it was another one with
sharks, right?
Yes,
Sharks?
Yeah. That one.
Yeah, the sharks. Yeah, I remember that one.
Was it Street Sharks or?
No, it was another version of
Thundercats, but we're in the ocean. I can't remember the name.
But it was a shark, a dolphin, an octopus, and all that. Yeah.
Yes.
Can't remember the name of it.
Okay.
It was very obscure. It was like Thundercats was there, and they had Silverhawks, and then that cartoon came out after that.
Yes, I've heard of Silverhawks, but not the other one.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but I was out for a little while. But they all had that same theme of the lead character and all the other sidekicks and all that type thing.
Yeah, for me it was Power Rangers.
Yeah, for me too.
Pokemon, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Tenchi. All those is what I kind of grew up on. Toonami for.
Ooh, Toonami.
So yeah, no, I've been a huge anime fan ever since Toonami. So used to build Gundams, have a bunch of Gundam models. That was also a big thing for a while.
Yeah, I remember my cousin's son. He had a huge Gundam collection. I remember in his bedroom he had like a whole like shelf case of the ones he had made. You know, so my neighbor actually he grew up with that, so he still collects them.
Yeah. They've gotten very popular again. Here in the States, I know. They have actually competitions for them too now.
When did they come out? The Gundams back in the 90s, or was it the
original Gundams came out in late 70s, I think.
Late 70s. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, there's just been so many iterations of it. The one that got popular in the United States and probably even Mexico was Gundam Wing. And then G Gundam was very popular as well. But Gundam Wing is kind of what got it going here in the States, I know. And then what other? Yeah, then you had Dragon Ball Z, which everyone watched Dragon Ball Z. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, and then they reset the entire back to the Saiyan saga. It was always a headache.
Tiger Sharks. Someone just said Tony
Tiger Sharks. Yes.
Tiger Sharks. Good. Thank you.
I've never heard of that. I know what I'll be looking up.
Yeah, Mighty Max and Swamp Thing cartoons was my Yeah, I remember Mighty Max Swamp Thing. I remember they had like that the Wild Thing type theme to it from that song. They put Swamp Thing. Yeah, I remember that. Actually, I remember when that cartoon came out. I actually bought a couple of the Swamp Thing figures when that was in the early '90s when Toy Biz started. At one time, Toy Biz was making DC and Marvel figures, and then Kenner got back the rights to, I think, to DC, making the DC figures. So I remember that. So that was an interesting moment when they were making both different comic lines.
At least they would have been into scale back then.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I actually have a couple of the of like the Superman and a Spider-Man figure and a Batman figure at that time, and yeah, it all was in scale, so you could put them all together.
Yeah, now if you get the Marvel's Legends, get a McFarlane Batman. Batman's about an inch taller than the Marvel Legends. There we go.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
I'm sorry, still having connection problems, but I guess I'm
it's
right
now.
Sorry.
Yeah. Do you guys collect? I know someone just mentioned Mythic Legions. Those figures are really nice.
They are really nice. I am trying to avoid that rabbit hole.
Yeah, I bought the like the holiday special ones, the Sleepy Hollow one, the Santa Claus, and last year the Krampus. I have those three. So yeah, I know a lot of people collect them.
And then I've been trying to avoid the wrestlers. I've been seeing a lot of great wrestling photos lately, and I'm like, no, I can't go down that. I can't.
And that's my problem. I have figures from all different types, all genres. Like I actually bought the Dingo Warrior, Ultimate Warriors first when he first came out, and I had to get that figure because for me personally, that going with that version of him. When I was growing up back in like the later '80s, in the mid '80s, actually, there was a rumor that he was working out at a gym in Ozone Park in Queens. So everybody was like, which gym was it? So when we're walking by, I'm like, that's the gym where he works out at. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's interesting. So now when he made the figure, I had to get the figure now just for that reason.
And that was the Ultimate Warrior? Or?
Yeah, back then he was the Dingo Warrior.
Okay.
Yeah, but when he was working out, they said he worked out at a gym in Ozone Park in Queens. And so my friends and I were walking in Ozone Park by 101 Avenue area, and like, that's the gym. I'm like, you sure? And they're like, yeah, he's probably in there right now. We're like, nah, but that was the rumor back then.
Oh.
So
yeah, he was always one of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah, he was very, very popular.
Yeah. I love the Gold Dust rivalry that he had in the 90s.
Yes.
When he came back for a while.
So. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy over him when those, like, I even know about it until years later when they made those DVDs about him. Like, and then he got good with McMahon again. Then he made a positive DVD about him. So that was good in that part.
Yeah. And then he made it into the
Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Yep. And then I think he passed right after.
Yeah,
a day or two afterwards.
Yeah. Very sad. With that. Yeah. But they made a lot of his figures. Mattel made a lot of him. Just the other day, I think in one of those wrestling chat groups, they were talking about Hulk Hogan being the most made this year in 2022. They made a lot of figures of Hogan, so I was like, I even realized that. How many made.
I guess that didn't they remove him from the Hall of Fame?
They did when that controversial thing that he had said or called in a video. They fired him. They stopped making his figure. But then all of a sudden, I think within the last 2 years, they brought him back.
Yeah.
And then they started making his figure again. Yeah. It's interesting how within 5 or 6 years they bring him back like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's their business, I guess. People don't have to buy it or anything, but
yeah.
Yeah. If I start going down that rabbit hole, it's going to be the 90s. I don't care about the new stuff. Late night or
Mm-hmm.
the 90s, early 2000.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting any of the new wrestlers. So I don't even know any of them. So
Me neither.
yeah, no, the Attitude Era. That's where I'm at. Or 90s through the Attitude Era. So, but I don't know. Do you guys want to go into the uh our picks for the week?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
I try to stand my ground, not too much. So I am no way going to be a wrestler either. So not after today. I fell on ice today,
Oh,
so that was fun.
oh boy.
Yeah, I hate winter. So had an inch of ice and thought I cleared it. Turned it
Oh,
down. I went.
jeez. Oh man. Yeah, it's just snowed a little bit this morning here. A light brush of snow, and that was it.
Oh,
Nothing
it
major.
snowed last week, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just now starting to warm up. We should be in the 40s, 50s here in the next couple days. So hopefully a
Oh,
lot of that'll melt, but
wow.
and then we'll go back down to being freezing again because that's Nebraska for you. But
Whoa.
Yeah, this one here is by Haunting the Nerd. He makes a lot of great shots, a lot of outdoor shots where he lives. And we did a Friday 13th collab, and that was his contribution to it. It was really good the way he did it with the mask like that and the tombstone, and behind it that I think is Extreme Sets, the cabin.
mm-hmm.
And just the way he did it, like the way the angle is and like that, the
Mhm.
way the atmosphere is it was really, really eerie. I like that one.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
simple,
Yeah.
with just the mask, but
Mm-hmm.
you get the whole feel of it at the same
Mm-hmm.
time.
Yeah, it's like to me, like reminded me of like a movie poster almost.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
And the
Yeah,
angle. I love the angle.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the
It's like
colors, they're very like tetric. I don't know how to say it.
a coming soon
Yes.
sort of
Mm-hmm.
feel
Like a
to it.
movie poster. Really, really scary. It's good.
Yeah, very detailed
Mm-hmm.
too. I like how the foreground is really in focus and then the background's,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
faded out.
If you ever go on Instagram and check out his pics, he makes a lot of great outdoor pics.
I think
Yep.
yep, I'm following him. So we're good.
Yeah.
So,
Whoa.
Yeah. Insta figures did a nice shot here with Spider-Man. With like the way he's stretching, like
yeah.
the symbiote pulling him.
I wonder
Tells
what
a
he
nice
used
story.
for the symbiote. Like,
Yeah. He's like that goo part is like
yeah.
it's like it's telling a great story there, just with the background and like where he
Mm-hmm.
is. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
I've
I love
seen
the colors.
Yeah, the
yeah.
colors are vibrant.
Um, I've seen people use like hot glue.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yes, yeah.
So
I need to try that then.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. They used it and just kind of made it real thin, stretched it out. I can't quite tell on this one if that's what it is or that's even just Photoshop. But either way,
Mhm.
it's amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love the background too. It's like he was in a church. I don't know, like
hmm
Perhaps, yeah, the way it looks
uh-huh.
like he's in a church or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
where
like
when
like
he's trying to get the church
yeah,
bells ringing and
Uh-huh.
yes,
get
yeah,
the symbiote off.
yeah. Because it's like a stained glass. It looks like in the
hmm
background. Yeah.
Mhm. I'm a big fan of Insta figuring.
Yeah, yeah, it's very well done.
Now this one here, you and I had picked him at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I
I was
love
telling
this movie.
Yeah. Show him the dead. I was telling Eddie yesterday we picked his shot because the way he set it up, and that's very cool to do it in a Lego style. That's really unique.
Yep. Yeah. Fest Eddie's got a lot of great Lego shots. If that's kind of your thing, definitely check him out. He's does amazing work with Legos.
Yeah, and he did a great diorama of Toys R Us.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I've seen it a couple times. He used them in his shots. It's pretty cool how he did that one.
The Lego came with that blood, or it's like an effect or something?
I think. Are you talking about the figure or the glass?
The figure.
I think he gets some.
I think he gets some custom made.
Yeah, he gets some custom
Cool.
person group that makes them. He orders a bunch of them from there.
He has his beer in his hand. Yeah, this is another person here. This guy, he makes a lot of his shots, and most of them he has them set in the ring, in a wrestling ring. So he'll take so he'll take his action figures and he'll put them in a ring, and he'll like change the lighting of it, even like the spectrum of the whole look of it, and it's really cool how he does it. And he has the Extreme Sets wrestling audience. And he puts that in his background. And here, I like this shot with Spider-Man just flying off the ropes.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And his angle, the way he did it.
Bonesaw is ready. No, now that you say that, I can definitely see the ring in the background. The ropes, the red and white rope.
Oh, yeah.
He does a lot of Dragon Balls, like Balls characters. He'll put them in the ring with other different characters from different genres, and he'll have to do like a fight scene and stuff. It's pretty cool how he does it. This guy here, 850 Sith Lord, he does a lot of great shots. He does a lot of Star Wars shots too, and this one's pretty cool. I think he did this for the for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. I believe he was doing this for, and the way he just set it up was just amazing with the Imperial Guards and with Palpatine walking with Vader. It's pretty cool how that diorama is really nice how he set that up.
I think the diorama is like the whole picture. Even if you can see it, it's because it's on the background, but it's like a really nice touch. I like it.
Yeah.
I like how he positioned the guards, like all four of them, like the way it is, like the colors are vibrant in that way with the contrast with the black.
And then you got even the little droid that's always going around the Death Star there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, this is actually mine. This is by Zombie Clown, and he actually did write on there. He says, "Thank you guys for this shot." He uses a window light, which has been a big thing he's been doing lately. Just the one light through the windows, and amazing. And he uses a Canon camera with a micro lens, and the figure that he was using for this is the 3-0 White Ranger, which is those are amazing figures, highly detailed on them, and you can tell that if I didn't know better, I would say this is a cosplayer or from the show or something of that.
Yep. I love the light. I wish I can know how to use the light like that.
This is just like the window, though. He just kind of playing with it. Get certain times a day. His lens definitely helps to focus on get that crispness of the figure, and everything kind of behind it just fades out, which I think definitely helps with this picture.
Yeah, because it looks like a real person.
Yeah. If I didn't know better, if I was just scrolling through, it's like, oh, cosplayer, or something from the show. But amazing shot. And if you're not following Zombie Clown, go follow him. He's
Yeah.
amazing.
God's creates perfection.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. And he is the king of close-ups. So, and then we got this one. This is kind of one of those enabling shots for me. Um, he did not comment on it. Shame, shame. But this is by Blitz Figures. Um, this just takes me back to my childhood. Getting the pay-per-views, watching them with my grandparents, my whole family. This just takes me right back to that. So, and Bret Hart was always to me one
Mhm.
of the best wrestlers around. Best there is, the best there was, best there ever will be. So that was one of the reasons I picked this one.
Yeah, lots of details. His pictures always have great details in them.
Yes, yes, they do.
Yeah.
If it's not the wrestling, the Mythic Legions, those are
Or
amazing.
yeah, or even Star Wars, right? The Star Wars
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The background is like a diorama too.
yes, I think he
Mhm.
uses. I could be wrong, but I think he uses the what do you call it? I think he
Extreme
has.
sets.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
has one of the extreme
Mhm.
sets for
Oh,
that.
cool.
Mhm.
Don't quote me on that. He might be in the chat still, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, I think he has that. I know he has a ring as well.
Yeah.
So, and there he is. So, um, kind of along the same thing with this image, taking me back. The Undertaker uh, was a big favorite in the my family's household,
Mhm.
so definitely had to pick this one. And he commented on there. He says, "Thank you so much for this photo." He used the phone for the raw uh, picture in the back, and then raw is XXX, and that sign, and then he had an iPad with a second sign hidden
Mhm.
the door opening and a Castle Grayskull. So he used a Castle Grayskull too
Oh wow, that's
for the
pretty cool.
background. And then the let's see. Oh, he used white or the stuffing from stuffed animals to kind of get that smoky feel.
Mhm.
And RGB lights. The wrestler is a Mattel WWE Elite Undertaker, Marvel Legend Punisher bike, and
Yeah.
the Ultimate Brian Wyatt in the background. I'm not seeing that one, but I also don't know what I'm looking for that one. But no, I just thought this was real amazing. He uses a Samsung A52, which a phone in portrait mode, and then the background to blur it.
I like how he used like the animal fluff to
Hmm.
Mhm.
create that effect. That's really good.
Yeah,
Do
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of him. All his pictures like wow.
yeah,
He takes great shots. Yeah.
yeah, it does.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Ooh,
Then
That's
going back to
nice.
my other,
Yeah.
it was all nostalgia for me.
Mhm.
um, but I believe this was actually part of the collab I've did with Ranger Real Talk. We do a weekly Power Ranger collab,
Mhm.
and this was one of his submissions for that. And I just love it. This is definitely like season 2 Power Rangers for me.
Mhm.
Um, Piranha Head was one of the first villains or monsters that was thrown at him, and they start to use the Thunder Zord, what they needed to power up. Um, so it really hit there. He did right back. He just loved shooting Power Rangers, Lightning Collection, and you know really anything from the '90s, his childhood. So I'm right there with him on that one. So, but the
Yeah, that's
detail,
really good. Yeah.
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 I'm not sure. I think the Thunder Zord he used back there, that might be the VHS retro ones that they released again. And then
Oh,
I know the Piranha head is actually the Lightning collection.
Yep.
So.
I love the photo. I love the perspective. I love the angle of the toys. I love the colors. It's perfect for me.
Yeah.
yeah. The
Yeah.
background is nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Background, yeah.
It blends perfectly with
Yes.
the figures. Nothing overtaking each other. It just nice blend.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and here's my last one. This is Toy Food Tech.
Yeah.
I said I'm not a big Transformers fan, but I just love this. The details, the effects in it, the lighting. I think that's Nemesis Prime. If my friend was here, he would yell at me if I was wrong. But no, this is definitely a great shot. The reflections, just everything on that, and they did write back as well. And they wrote, "Hey, thank you so much, guys, for featuring my pick. The picture he on this is taken with an iPhone 14 Pro Max, and current favorite toy line is the GI Joe Classifieds, but Marvel Legend toy lines is one of all-time favorites. It, but this Transformer shot is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah.
I'm super excited about Transformers, about the new movie. I love the animal beast, and I think the picture is really good.
Yeah.
The effects, the background,
Yes.
the pose of the figure.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really stands out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You definitely get the sense like there, it's a war zone
Yes.
too.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So great job on those.
Whoa.
Oh wow, Plastic Peach. That's a great shot he did there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Plastic Peps.
Yeah.
I love every single picture he takes. In this one, I love the background. I love the pose of the figure. I love that he used a G.I. Joe, I think, and then the mask of Spider-Man, and it fits perfectly. Everything is like, I was like, I need to show this picture.
See, I think that's the Sergeant Slaughter and maybe the
Yeah.
head from Ned, the masked head from Ned. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the way he has the pose is awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And the background, the sky, that's on point.
Yeah. I love this one because is Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon, and they were like fighting for food. and I'm also, I love all the pictures of Sailor Cherry Moon, and I think you guys need to check out this account because he takes a lot of fun photos.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Oh, it's taken on a
really cool.
iPhone as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And natural light.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Like little details there of all like the fight, the food on the floor and models, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think it's a diorama. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen that diorama before. Another shots. I want to know where it's from. It's really cool.
I believe that's the Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Z food for the SH Figure Arts. Comes with the table, different foods. I think the walls, and then it also comes with I think an eating face for Goku, maybe one for Vegeta, but I can't remember. I know one for Goku for sure.
I can repeat food. Yeah. Oh, I love this one too. I love the faces like it was a Halloween costume.
Wow.
And I love how the they're smiling and like yeah.
Yeah, this gave me a chuckle when I saw this one. Definitely was a good one. I actually find it more funny that Krillin is Frieza, considering Frieza killed him in the series. Sorry, spoiler alert too, on a show that's about 30 years old. But
Yep.
Lots of good details in the background, and just
yeah,
the contrast along with the green and the white is really good.
mm-hmm.
This is Sardoric. This is a nice shot here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that how they use his own hand and the figure, and I'm a big fan of these kind of backgrounds, and like it seems like kind of natural, and I don't know what to say. Like I know it's an effect, or I don't know, but I love it. Like it's like this figure is like in the picture. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he was at like a train yard, a stock yard when he took this one, and because it was for a challenge, a monthly challenge that he does, and it was for the Surdork hand, where you had to use your hand in the photo, and this is what he did for his shot, and I remember the back behind the scenes, it was amazing, and I try to recreate some of his stuff, just like the exploding effects, but I haven't quite gotten that down yet.
How you do that?
I actually have it. I don't have it by me, but I actually have what he has. It's a it's a plunger, an air plunger.
Oh, okay.
So you just pump it up, and you get like a pile of dirt, leaves, whatever you want to have as your debris, and you just get it right behind that, pull the trigger, and it's a puff of air, and it's a strong puff, and it blows it up, and his settings capture where it's falling or flying up, and I think he does several shots of that so he can layer them over and over. So that might be multiple shots within one. For the explosion part of it.
He does great BTS when he shows like how he does it. It's really cool.
Yeah, he's kind of what got me started myself. I found him on YouTube, and then like I can do that, and started playing around, getting some of this. He had a great equipment video of what he used, and so I went and purchased some of that stuff and been using it ever since.
Yeah, I saw him last week on an Instagram interview with the Grown Ass Men Toys and Articulated Alliance. They were interviewing him, and they were all saying like a lot of them got into it because of his YouTube videos during COVID. They were watching them, and then it's like, I gotta try that. I gotta try that. And a lot of them like they thank him for that. For pushing them into doing what they do now.
Yeah,
which is nice.
It was he was definitely a gateway, and then once I got in there, for me, it got in, and just meeting all the amazing other photographers and finding that niche, those niche groups, and going from there.
Yes. Yeah, that's really good.
Oh well.
Wow.
You guys can tell I'm obsessed with this figure right now. And I love the pose. I love the effect of like it was like vibing, his power, his key. I don't know. It's like the background even is like a black background, but it's like the perfect touch. I love how this turned out.
I can't tell if that's an effect behind it or if it's actually just the background. But either way, yeah, it definitely kind of comforts him. Like
yes.
It just kind of feels like it molds around him, which is perfect in capturing the character.
Yep. And the pose is like a bam.
Yeah. I think
that's really good.
Not sure
I,
what
I
figure
yeah.
that is. That might even actually be a statue.
Oh, really? I think it was the
Ye-
figure art.
Oh wow.
I was thinking that too, but I don't see any of the joints unless they photoshopped them
Mhm.
out.
Oh yeah.
Um, but by the hairstyle, I want to say that that's a statue,
Hmm.
Wow.
which is amazing still.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oh, yes, it is. Wow, this was one of my favorites. One,
Hmm.
because it's from Hercules. I love Hercules. Two, I love Megara, and the face and the model of the doll. It's the
Hmm.
holiday Barbie from last year,
Hmm.
and she was the it girl. Everyone wants that girl. And I love. And three, I love how the artists make dolls. He made the dress, the hair,
Oh,
uh, everything. And I was like, I wish I got that talent. Yep.
that's amazing that they made that
Mhm.
figure.
Yep.
That's
Even
that's a
oh, yeah.
custom made figure.
Yep. Hmm.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then the soft goods, the fab, the dress and everything on that's amazing that
Hmm.
they created all that.
Yep. He made the hair,
Hmm.
the dress, everything.
Oh
Even the body of the doll is another body.
Okay.
wow.
Hmm. It's really,
Oh,
really, really, really cool. And this is
that
my
That's
is.
list.
great. There's a person on Instagram. They actually do a lot of throwbacks to like um, Josie and the Pussycats. What else? Archie. Like the
Mhm.
way they do the faces and the costume is really good. Like
Yep.
it looks like the cartoon itself. I
Hmm.
forgot who it is on Instagram. They do a really good job with it. I gotta find the name of that person again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think, how they
Hmm.
do that? Why can't
Hmm.
I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
just buying toys. That's all I have.
I'm gonna try my hand at customizing a figure
Hmm.
here soon. I'm actually waiting on the 3D printed parts to come in.
Okay.
Um, I've
Cool.
got. I love Jason David Frank. He was a great man. I've met him several times and
Hmm.
really enjoyed every encounter with him. But I've got the Bat in the Sun, um, the from when he fought. I think it was Ryu in the Bat in the Sun fan film that they did.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that suit, I've got those parts coming,
Uh-huh.
and I've got the figure already. I'm just waiting for those to come in so I can start customizing that. But we'll see how that goes.
It's
Other
always
thing,
fun to try to make a figure like that of your own. You
Yeah,
know.
and
Hmm.
I think I'll be okay with it. Building Gundams, airbrushing. I've got plenty of experience with that,
Hmm.
and working with resin and 3D printed parts as well. So thinking I can do it. It's just I got to see how they'll all kind of come together on the actual
Hmm.
Lightning collection figure.
you need to make lots of reels for Instagram.
Yeah, a lot of them will probably just be me yelling. No, it's
Or go live. I see people go live when they're
Mhm.
making their figures. Like even like they're painting their figure and they're live and they're showing you what they're doing.
hmm
You know
Mhm.
that's yeah, it's kind of cool to see
yeah,
Mhm.
that. You know.
yeah. If I can
Hmm.
get this one successfully, that might be an option because I'll
Hmm.
definitely be getting more
Hmm.
if I can get this one to work right.
You do. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, but no, it'll be fun. I'm getting those from I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Timbri 3D.
Mhm.
Uh, he's got those parts coming, so or
Oh,
he's
okay.
printing those, so just waiting for that to arrive.
Mhm.
Hmm. Wow.
Well,
Hey,
someone better.
plastic.
Yeah, Classic Peeps is here.
It looks like someone better get to work. It looks like. When are you coming into work?
Fantastic. Is
So,
it?
so no, yeah, no, yeah, I'm hoping to get a little bit more customizing. I was trying to work on some dioramas myself, but
Mhm.
I've kind of went down the extreme
Extreme
set.
sets.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
some of those now, and
Mhm.
they take up a lot of space.
No, they do. They do. That cabin, I have that cabin. I took it apart. It took too much space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got the subway, and then
Mhm.
it's the building number 7, which is kind of the I want to say it's kind of like to me it's like a Japanese kind of
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
cyberpunkish
Yes,
sort of.
yes, yes. Yeah.
Uh, I've got that
That's a
one.
nice one. Yeah.
The only nice thing about that is you can stack the small portion of the building into the top and then the stairs into that, but you can't really break it down very easily.
Mm.
And then the subway, the only parts I really have built are the little
The posts, the
yeah, the
stands. Yeah.
post and then
Yeah.
the stairwell walls.
Yeah, I have the 59th Street subway station. I have that one. I
Hmm.
use that a lot in my shots every now and then. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get the subway, like the
Hmm.
actual car. I've seen a lot of great shots with that.
Yeah. I
I
actually
wish
bought a
I
couple of the diary. You ever heard of David's been mentioned before in another group shows diorama prints.
Yeah, yeah.
had.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked up a couple of those like in there. They had like a sale. So I
Hmm.
bought a couple different ones. I use those once in a while as a background. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
I wish
pretty
I
cool.
got space for
Mhm.
dioramas. I love them, but I got no space. That's why I make all my photos on my phone and with
Hmm.
Yeah.
images I take because I don't have any space.
Um,
Yeah. If I keep going, I said earlier, my wife said I had to slow down. Well, if I bring more like diorama stuff, I'm also going to get in trouble. But what she
yeah,
doesn't know won't hurt her either.
yeah. I tried it once in a while. I went to Home Depot. I bought those pink insulation
Hmm.
foam boards. Yeah, I made two last summer, like a grayish kind of like background, like a dungeon type one, and like a Castle Grayskull He-Man type one I made last year. So I use those once in a while for different backgrounds. But I want to make like some new ones and try out again. I guess it's got to figure out like what am I gonna make.
Yeah.
And it is patience too. I don't really have much patience. It takes a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 small kids,
Yeah.
and they
No time.
oh yeah, between work,
Yeah.
kids, everything else,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, squeezing this hobby in
Mm-hmm.
even some days is just like I need a minute, just give me
Yeah.
a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but my daughter actually wants to get into the hobby as well now.
Oh, good.
So
That's good.
we're working on creating a little channel or
Uh-huh.
Instagram page for
Uh-huh.
her as well. So that'll be fun. Let her get the experience of just
Mm-hmm.
playing around and having fun with it.
Yeah,
So,
that's nice that they can do stuff like that. Because there's another guy on Instagram, Xander Toxic.
hmm
He has a daughter, and like he shows us like pictures of what his daughter has done, and it's
hmm
pretty cool. Like with the doll houses and setups is pretty cool. It's nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
she likes to play with all my toys when I got them out, and she did this the other day. Let's see here. She's 8 and just took them and
Hmm.
just was messing around with them. So let's see here.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So
Uh-huh.
that's
That's
the
that's nice.
Mantis from Halo, and then she took all my Halo figures and put
Uh-huh.
them on. So there's like probably like 3 chiefs in
uh,
there, and yeah, there are 3 chiefs in there. But yeah, she just likes taking all those and putting them around and whatnot.
Guys, I have a question for you.
Hmm.
How do you start collecting?
Collecting the toys for
Yes,
this, or just
figures.
collecting in general?
Collecting figures, toys.
I still had some from my childhood.
Mhm.
I kept a
Mm,
few of those. Um, I went real heavy, like I said earlier, with building models. So that was kind of what I was still collecting, but building at the same time. And then I just went cold turkey on building and went straight into collecting figures now. And that's pretty much all I've been doing for it. No real reason, nothing special. I've just always collected Power Ranger morphers too as
Mhm.
well, and some Zords.
mhm.
But yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, I like just like you. Yeah, I've had figures from when I was a kid. I
Mhm.
saved them, and then like I guess for me is like I guess when Toy Biz in the 2000s when they made the Marvel Legends, like going back then when I saw those, I would buy them every now and then when Jack's Pacific when they made their wrestling figures, I was picking up their classic superstar ones and then as the years progressed, I just started collecting and collecting, and then my wife says I have a collection of collections in the
Mhm.
house. You know, that's what I ended up now. I gotta like take a break, you know, because I have a
Yeah.
little bit too much now. I noticed, you know. So, what about you? How did you get into collecting?
Well, I got a lot of toys when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and dolls too. My parents never was like, this is for girls, this is for boys. I got the toy I want, the toy I got. But when I was in college, I got the fairy godmother of the live action of Cinderella,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like, I need to start to collecting this. But collecting like, don't take it from the box and stuff. But later in the pandemic, I was like, I need to do something with my figures, and I started
Mm-hmm.
the boxing, taking pictures of them. But yeah, I guess my one call was the doll from Cinderella.
I can definitely agree with during like the pandemic. Like I had one Lightning collection figure at that time. I had the at the beginning. I had Drakon, Lord
Mm-hmm.
Drakon, and kept him in the box. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get any toys. I'm not gonna go down the Lightning collection because it was a gift actually for Christmas one year. Like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I have almost every single Lightning collection figure now.
Wow. Wow.
So they're not even on display. I actually have them all. They're all in plastic bags.
Wow.
Wow.
No, it's not because I. It's because I'll just grab from the bin. All the accessories are there, and then I can
Mm-hmm.
set up my shots, and not have to worry about. Oh, where's this? Where's that? It's all right here for me. And then I can also just pack them in a bag, take
Mm-hmm.
them out. Sometimes I like to go to a few different places locally. We have some parks. We have a real nice park with a lake I like to go to, and then there's another one with a waterfall and some nice stones um, that are great. And you even get like with that waterfall, there's like little holes, cave sort of stuff, but they're perfect sizes for the figures to put them in and get shots. And so with that, I'll just keep everything in a bag so I can just throw them in my duffel bag and
Yep.
take them with me.
I was
Yeah, that's
just
cool. You
like
do
you.
that. Yeah.
I told myself repeatedly times like, just Disney stuff, Sailor Moon stuff, and Marvel
Hmm.
Legends. That's it. But now I ended with Barbie too. I always think like, did someone need a kidney?
Yeah, I was actually just joking the other day. There was oh, what was coming out? I think it was Power Ranger stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, is kidneys in need again? And Unworthy Collector was like, oh, they're not worth that much anymore. You're gonna have to go with like a liver or something if you really want to get the money. It's like but no, it yeah, there's a lot of amazing stuff coming out. that I would like to see, and a lot of wishful stuff I want to see come out too. But we'll wait and see on that.
Yeah.
Yep, deliver. So,
Thanks.
Thank
yep,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
No, yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah, the extreme sets. Like, I know a
yeah,
lot of people complain about like the wrestling ring, like they're being at the ring, the audience, the background. A
yeah.
lot of people like it's a lot of work to put up, and then they take in because where they live, like they have to take it apart because of this. If it's in an apartment or they have a family, they can't have it out.
Mhm.
So it's like but extreme sets they do make nice stuff. But if you make it, you have to have space to set it up, and then leave it out for a couple of weeks maybe if you're gonna do shots. If not, it's not worth. You have to be careful taking it apart too because you don't want this cardboard. So you don't want to make it too loose to certain slots for the slots to go
Yep,
back in. You know.
that's kind of.
Yeah.
I've got mine right here,
Mm-hmm.
and these are the walls. They're
Yeah.
spare walls, and they actually have. I don't know if you can see it very well.
Mm-hmm.
There's these little, yeah, right here. There's a little. There you go.
The openings there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I don't
Mm-hmm.
keep them all stiff. You can kind of line them up, fudge it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Make it look in the shot. So that's what
Mm-hmm.
I do because one, I don't want to ruin that cardboard,
Right. Right.
and two, this is a lot easier to store than having it all
Yeah.
folded
And
up.
it comes in the box, which is nice. You can put it back in
Hmm.
the box, but
Yeah,
for certain sets, it's easier. Like, yeah,
but that's all
there
the
it is.
thicker the
Yeah,
box is,
yeah,
mhm.
and
uh huh,
that's the wall. So
yeah.
that's not going back in there.
No, that's not going back in. No,
There we go.
not every part. I have for the 59th Street subway station. I have the steps all set up. I can't take that apart because that will take
No.
forever to put back. So that's up in my attic, just in a corner when I need it. That part there.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't take that apart, and it's you gotta be careful with it too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. As you can tell,
yeah.
but yeah, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
press them. But I mean, I love the stairs and everything, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, exactly. It's like you're not taking that apart afterward.
Nope.
You get it
No.
done. But it's great.
Mm-hmm.
They do great work.
Yeah.
You're
Also great
definitely
ideas. Yeah.
paying
You're
more, but
paying.
you're getting a high quality,
Mm-hmm.
you know, detailed. I have no complaints for the
No.
most part. The only complaint I have was when I built the roof of that number 7 building.
Mm-hmm.
Getting those to fold
Yeah,
around was
to
a
fold
bit
it.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's hard. That is hard to do. I'm not gonna lie.
you
Yeah.
honestly need almost
Yeah.
two peoples to build
Yeah.
the
Some of them.
roof.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know how many more dioramas I'm gonna get though, but there's a couple more I want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do have detailed scenery. Yeah, I
Hmm.
agree.
Very well, very
Yeah.
well
And
detailed.
it's cool. It's cool because you can do so much with them with different action figures, telling a different story in every
Yeah,
shot you make. So
and
it's
the nice
nice.
thing is like the
Yeah.
subways, you can
Mm-hmm.
add so much stuff to it. This
Mm-hmm.
is something I like to add to mine. It's a
Oh, the vending machine.
yeah,
Very cool.
ramen
Yeah.
vending machine.
Very cool. Very
Uh,
cool.
this is a model kit as well. I built this the couple live streams ago on
Uh-huh.
the Lazy Boys. It was
Mm-hmm.
building that, but yeah, little things like that you can just put in there. And
Mm-hmm.
I used the Ninja Turtles. I got the accessory pack with the Secret of the Ooze. Well, you get a
Oh,
pizza box in there. You can throw
yeah.
that in there. The pizza
Yeah.
itself. There's the Ninja Wrap newspaper. You can throw that on the ground, um, just to add little details to it and make it look realistic or like a real scene.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um, I know like where I live, not too far, we have Michael's,
Hmm.
that store, and they sell like kind of like a 1/12 scale, like little like bottles of like the wine bottles and stuff.
Yeah.
You can use those as like throw on the floor as like garbage or something,
Yep.
which is
I've
kind of cool.
I've got the Coke bottles and
Yes, the Coke bottles they have. Yeah.
a cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
I have that as well. Yeah, yeah. They're actually
Mm-hmm.
dollhouse stuff, but they fit perfectly for the 112 scale figures.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the Raven's Eye? Was that the subway or which building was that, or kit were you looking at?
I think it was the full cabin of Hobby Lobby.
Oh, the cat. Yeah, $160. That,
Yep.
Hobby Lobby makes
but
good stuff.
but it's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Is what I've
Yeah,
seen some of their
I've
dollhouses.
seen it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Oh, the
no,
subway.
Subway.
The subways are great.
Mhm.
I like this
Mm-hmm.
subway that I have. I think there is you have a different subway than I do, and then there's the subway car, which is separate, I think. But
Yeah, the
the
cabin's really nice. Yeah, the cabin's nice. Mm-hmm.
do you have like a hobby store down that you're able to go to down there in Mexico that you would be
No,
able to find those?
no.
No. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, they're perfect size Coke bottles and things like that. Like I said, I got a cheeseburger because I have the Mothex Peter B. Parker
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
from Into the Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
and I found these perfect little cheeseburgers that would fit in his hand, and you can recreate
Yeah.
that
Little
scene with
scene there.
Miles at the
Yeah.
eating that
Mm-hmm.
cheeseburger and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Please send me the profile of the link where I can find them,
Oh yeah, definitely.
please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely send you the link to that um a few other things.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
Oh
Michael's they
yeah,
have an online store. You can buy it online. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, the mini brands.
Mini
Those
brands.
are
Mini
amazing.
brands.
Yep.
Mini brands are pretty cool. Yeah.
I've
Mhm.
uh I've been stealing my daughters. We for Christmas she got a bunch of the Disney ones, like
Mm-hmm.
Disney
Mhm.
toys, and I'm like, well, I want this one. You can have these two. I want this one. You can have that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
So
win-win.
yeah. And she a couple days later, she's like, "When can I have those other ones back?" I'm like, "Those are mine."
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't used them all yet, but yeah, I'm like, Those ones are mine. I'm keeping those ones." So, but yeah, no, the mini brands are great. Um, I did a shot not too long ago with the Sonic. I guess that's not that box, but the Sonic corn dog with Peter B. Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Eating that up on the roof of the extreme set, which was a lot of fun with that one. But yeah, no take backies. Yeah, those are mine. I'll probably give them back eventually, but no, they're a lot of fun. And lately, and at Target, I've been seeing a lot of them go on sale too. So I've been trying to grab some of those when I can.
Yeah, I've seen the mini brands at Target, but they come and go. Like they're there one day,
Mhm.
they're gone the next day. Man, those things are gone.
Right around
Yeah.
Christmas,
Uh-huh.
they were going for $3. So I grabbed a couple then because
Oh, okay.
they were for like stocking stuffers.
Yes. Yeah.
So I grabbed a couple then. I'm like, hey, they're on sale.
Yeah. If you get, yeah, just get they're on sale, pick them up. You know,
hmm
because where the Target where I live, they're there. But then if you don't get them in time, they're gone. Because you have
Right,
kids, the kids alone is for them. They get it right. And at the same
right.
time, you have collectors or sellers on eBay who just buying them and they want to sell. They want to flip them. You know.
Yeah. That's always one thing that's bothered me about not so much collectors. I get the collectors, but the
Hmm.
scalpers just
Yeah,
drive me up
scalpers are
the wall.
everywhere, man. They're
Yeah.
there. You know, it's like where I live. I remember one Sunday morning I went to Target, just this when the Avengers what was it, the End Game came out, and they had that the Marvel Legends 2-pack exclusive of Hawkeye and I forgot her name. She was another character in the movie, and the whole bunch of, like, you could tell these guys weren't collectors. They went in there
Hmm.
to pick it up, to flip it,
Yep.
and they were getting mad at the employees because they wanted two, and they were giving them no one per customer.
Yeah.
And I was like right there. I'm like, I got mine, but they were really upset. And I'm like, why are they so upset for? Then it occurred to me, yeah, these guys are flipping it. They're gonna sell
Yep.
them online for double the price.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the thing that drives me
Yeah,
up a wall is that people
yeah.
will spend that money.
Oh yeah, and that's the sad part. Like, if you really want it, you're gonna spend that extra couple $20 more or $30 more for
Yep.
something. You know.
I know someone that if Power Ranger related,
Mm-hmm.
figure just releases, it's hitting the east or west coast before here in Nebraska because
Mm-hmm.
we're always last. Everything's got to go in, so we've got to wait a little bit
Uh-huh.
usually, but he will drop an extra $50 at times for a
Wow.
lightning figure. I'm like, why
Wow.
would you spend
Whoa, that's a lot.
$70 when that figure is going to be here within the next
Jeez.
month or so?
Yeah.
Just have
Uh,
some patience.
mhm.
And I could be wrong, but I think if people just had a little more patience on some of these collecting and stop purchasing from the scalpers on eBay, that's
Yeah.
going to hurt them. They're
Mm-hmm.
not going to be getting as much, and then there'll be a little bit more of abundance. But I could be wrong on that too.
No, I agree with you. Like, even with like Marvel Legend figures, and like we were saying with NECA, all those different figures now. Like, I'm noticing with Marvel Legends, more or less, like GameStop.
Hmm.
If you wait, even Target, if you wait like 2 months, some of those figures will drop in price.
Oh
The
yeah,
the, the He-Man figures, the McFarlane figures, they will drop, and that's what
the
I'm starting to wait now
yep,
for some
Mhm.
of those figures.
the lightning figures for
Mm-hmm.
the big ones at Target right now are the Ninjettis, and those are all on sale right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the cat Ninjetti, the pink one, is like
Mm-hmm.
$7 now. Um, Rocky is about $18, and I'm still waiting locally for Tanya to go, or not Tanya,
Mm-hmm.
Aisha to go on sale.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I'm collecting these as well for a guy named Lex. He's on Instagram. He lives down in Chile, and I'm collecting these for him and send them down there because I'm getting them way cheaper up here
Mm-hmm.
than what he spends down there. And where I'm getting them at clearance price, and I'll grab them, and we got it worked out, and I send them down to him, and get them that way. But
That's
yeah,
really cool.
just
Yeah.
just waiting on them. The He-Man, I've seen the He-Mans go down to like 11, but some of those figures 11, 7, $11.
Yeah, they drop
Yeah,
within 2 weeks.
yeah.
You know.
Um, so
No,
yeah,
no, because going back to, like, with the she like, for example, when Hordak and She-Ra came out,
mm-hmm.
like they had it for like 30 things, like 25 or $30 at
Mhm.
Target. Within a week later, they dropped to 20, then to 15, just
Yep,
for a short time sale. But that's pretty. I'm like, you have to keep looking on the sites
yep.
Yep.
to see when the prices drop.
The
Yeah.
She-Ra, I'm assuming it's the villain. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
familiar with outside of the character
Mm-hmm.
She-Ra, but I think it's the villain. That's the big deluxe box.
Yes. Yeah.
That's on sale locally here
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, the
Um,
prices drop. Like right now, the Masters of the Universe 1987 movie
hmm.
of the He-Man Skeletor of that movie. They made those figures. They're in Target right now. I saw them last week. I was tempted to get it. I'm like, well, I'm gonna wait to see what
Yep,
happens. Will the price drop? And if it does, I'll buy it. That's what I'll
yep,
wait.
Yep.
Online, I'll buy it online. You know,
It
sometimes
happens
yeah.
the
like you
same.
said,
It
yeah.
happens the same with this doll. This one
Mm-hmm.
like 40, and when she came out, but
Mm-hmm.
she everyone bought it, but the scalpers are selling her like $100, 150, and I got her in Walmart for $50.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
happy ending for me.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. Like with Barbie dolls, those
Mhm.
prices go up on some of
Yep.
those.
Hmm.
You know, yeah.
That He-Man looks like a short-haired lady. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. Like with the Barbie doll, I remember years ago. Um, this girl I dated, she had this is going back 20 years ago. She had a Batgirl Barbie. She never
Hmm.
opened it up, and it was just out of curiosity. I remember like looking up the price on it like years later. It doubled in price, and I was like, wow, she got it back then for like I think $15 or 14
Hmm.
back then. It's now like 60 or went up in price because they
That's
don't
the
make it.
only
Yeah,
time I can
yeah.
justify spending more than retail price. When the
Hmm.
figure's been out, they're not making it anymore. Then yeah, I'm willing to spend maybe that
Hmm.
50 to extra dollars, or depending on
Hmm.
the figure. I mean, uh, there's not really a lightning figure I'm going to drop 80, $90 on, but
Hmm.
just if they're not making it anymore, that to me justifies, and I'm not going to so much count the people
Hmm.
selling it as a
Hmm.
scalper. It's the new figures I always have a problem with.
Yeah.
Would you pay more money for like the original Power Ranger figures from the early 90s?
No, I have some of them
No.
already.
Oh, so yeah.
The ones
Mm.
that like I have, like I said, that's kind of what I have for my childhood
Your
still is
childhood.
some of those 90s Power
Mm.
Rangers. I still have those. Um, the only thing from my childhood I'd spend, or from that era, I
Hmm.
guess I would spend more money on are the morphers. Um,
The more for
I'll definitely spend a little bit more on those just because
Hmm.
I like those.
and
But
you
I got
deserve those.
yeah,
You deserve
I
those.
yeah, I got super lucky the other day. I
Hmm.
actually found the Zeomorpher, um,
Wow.
the original Zeomorpher from the 90s for $20. Still works.
Oh, geez.
So
Wow, that's a good deal.
yeah, I
Yeah.
was pretty happy with that one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, like figure wise, there's not really much I'd spend like that. I think the most expensive figure I actually own, I have the 3-0 um, Green Ranger.
Hmm.
I have that one, which that was about $100 and some dollars. This guy was about another $100
Oh,
figure.
Oh,
wow.
But
That is really
I
nice.
love this
That's
guy.
really nice.
He's fully articulated,
Mm.
all soft goods. I think he came with maybe 5 or 8 different hands, 2 different feet. You can actually
Hmm.
swap out the hands for puppy paws.
Mm.
oh.
Um, but yeah, he's fully articulated, head swivel. There is an ab crunch in there, but due to the different layers of clothing, um, it's almost non-existent. You can feel it. You're not going to get the most dynamic out of it
Hmm.
though.
Hmm.
But no, it's a great figure. One of my favorites. My wife made me get that one. So
Hey,
no,
what's up, Frank? Frank is here now. Realm of Toys.
ah, how's it going? But yeah, no, that one, and then the last expensive figure I have is Yu Yu Hakusho from Yu Yu Hakusho, Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hmm.
So I got that one, which is the same thing. Has like 8 different hands of
Hmm.
effect parts. His little penguin demon egg thing, and 4 different faces I think too. So it
Oh,
was a
wow.
great figure.
I'm very tempted, but I can't get it because it's too expensive. I forgot the name of the company. Something Beast. They made the Jack Nicholson Joker.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's I saw it on Big Bad Toy Store. It's like I think it's like 150 or 120 for it. I would get that because just to have a collection of all the movie Jokers,
Mm-hmm.
because I have a couple of the other ones, but it's tempting, but I can't. I have to
Yeah.
wait. I have to wait another couple of months.
You
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
deserve
save
that.
some money.
We deserve that, but
That's what I'm saying to
our
me. Like when I was trying to buy something of Sailor Moon but vintage, like the figures of Bandai of the 90s, I was like, I deserve it. I deserve it.
yeah, no, it for me, yeah, I could sit there and spin, but at a certain
Mhm,
point, I just have to cut. And I'm actually change. I just changed careers, so
mhm.
I'm kind of in that shaky ground right now. It's like
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
tread on. I got to tread lightly right now. So
No, I hear you. I was
but
at Target 2 weeks ago. I'm always saying Target because like on my way home from work is a Target, and on
yeah,
a Friday after I finish, I'll pick up my kids from after school, and we'll go to Target because I'm to buy like bouncy paper towels, like those kind of things,
mm,
and we'll go through the toy section as per usual, and they'll tell me, "Daddy, remember, you're not buying toys." I'm like, I'm not gonna know. Like, I know. But then when you pass by, you see the NECA figures, the Marvel Legends, the wrestling figures.
yeah.
It's like, man, they're all out today, but I can't. Gonna get one.
Yep.
And so
That's why I leave the
yeah.
kids at home, and
And,
then I go. Yeah, when I leave work now, I pass 3 Targets,
uh-huh.
2 Walmarts, and I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't stop. But I know which Target, I know which ones have like the good stuff. Like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one's good, this one's good, this one's okay. Avoid that Walmart, you know.
Yeah, I used to do that like last year, I would drive a certain way coming home another way because there's like a Target Express
Hmm.
and that one has all the good stuff. Like everything is always there. They're never empty stock.
Yeah,
But now it's like I purposely don't go that way because I don't want to spend. So I go the other way now. I'm like I can't do that. I'm like I cannot do that.
yeah. I'll be on
It's
my way to
just
work.
yeah.
I got an extra like 10,
Mhm,
15 minutes.
mhm,
I could stop at a store real quick. No, no.
mhm.
I just got to keep going.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Frank was saying about the GI Joe figures. We are talking about earlier about it's like Hasbro every day they're pumping out something new. Either new
yeah,
Power Rangers, Transformers, GI Joe, Marvel Legends. Then you got McFarlane with his stuff and NECA with their stuff. It's crazy. You have
yep.
the Mayfex and the SH Arts. Forget about it.
The
It's
what was it?
everywhere. Yeah.
Um, Hasbro, they've I
Hmm.
think at least weekly, if not multiple times, they've done
Yeah.
the Joes and the Transformers a lot lately. It seems like
Yeah.
every other day I'm getting an email like, "Oh, new Transformers, new GI Joes." I'm like, "Good thing I don't collect those."
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like you have to be at a point now and ask yourself, what do you want to collect?
Hmm.
Because, like you said, the rabbit hole. I'm in that rabbit hole with too many collections, and I have to stop myself. It's just way out of control. You know. What
Oh,
about you? Yeah. Hmm?
Oh, I was just reading there's a new Superboy on March 15th that's coming out.
Oh, okay. A McFarlane figure or a movie or a show or something.
I'm assuming
Yeah,
McFarlane figure.
McFarlane figures. Yeah, they're releasing stuff every other week themselves.
Hmm.
You know. You know. It's a lot. But in Mexico, like when you say you buy stuff online, right? Are you tempted to buy like what are you tempted to get? But you're saying no, I can't get it right now.
um, Marvel Legends and McFarlane toys.
Mm.
More Marvel Legends because at Walmart, we got
Mm.
Walmart here, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
Walmart, and
Mm.
they got Marvel Legends, but some old toys sometimes. But always I'm like, no, 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 no. Don't look at that.
But it's kind of funny because I have a friend from work and he's at the flea markets on weekends, right?
Mhm.
And he'll find stuff like really good deals on certain stuff still in the box. like
Yes,
like like Marvel Legend figures or wrestling figures that like came out a couple of years ago, but rather than paying 20, you're paying 10 for it. But
yep.
I can't buy them because I already have too much stuff. So he'll send me pictures on a Saturday morning. I'm like, sorry, I'm tempted, but I just where I'm gonna put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed, man. One of my friends invited me to a flea market this Sunday, and I was like, okay, just need to spend very few money.
That's why you just take what you can spend. Just be like, my limit. Don't take any more. Don't take any cards. Don't just
Yeah,
take
no,
cash. And
because I spent a lot in concert tickets this year. I can't
Oh
afford
wow!
more.
Oh wow! Yeah. Honestly, you're right. If you take cash, you're not gonna use your card because
Mhm.
I went to New York Comic Con back in October. I just took cash with me, so I purposely won't go over anything what I was gonna my budget, and that helped me a lot. When I went back then.
Yeah, it's definitely something we do with conventions as well. I go to a lot of anime conventions, and it's here's my budget. I have to get through 3 days with this, and we'll go from there. So,
Wow.
but yeah, no, it's.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, how are you? Hey, man.
Charging my iPad.
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? What's going
I
on?
think I just saw a side of Blitz I didn't need to see.
He was staring at my ceiling.
What's going on, fellas? First of all, amazing job, brothers. Amazing job, man. You guys, yeah, that was so clean. And we knew it would be. That's the whole point. We knew you guys are gonna come in here and just do your thing and just
What's up, everybody?
run it off, run
Hey,
it
Zach.
off the head, and you guys did an
Yeah.
excellent job, man. I appreciate it, man. You guys
Thanks.
did good. So
Oh.
it's we want you guys going forward to just treat the Pic Bar like it's yours, and that's exactly what you guys did. So that was dope. Yeah, it
Fun.
was fun.
It was
Pretty
nice.
dope,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And it
Smooth
wasn't as
like
bad
butter.
as you thought it would be.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was
What's up,
in the
baby?
green room. I was in the green
What's up,
room.
Sam?
I heard
What's going on?
McFarlane, and it was just like, ugh.
Yeah. Don't
Still
lie.
look a
You know
little
you
green
enjoyed
around the
those.
gills.
It's like, what's he? Do I hear? I think Blitz came on as soon as he heard McFarlane. He's like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
I almost logged out when I heard McFarlane. I was like, wait, I don't need to hear this crap.
Yeah.
Right
Oh,
on.
this is all it
man.
is today.
Yeah, McFarlane is. Yeah, we'll see. I will say that Dark Knight Batman, the ankles look promising. That's all I'll say. The
He was
ankles
glued
look
to the table. He was glued to the dial.
I mean, I'm
electrical
gonna
tape.
I'm gonna agree with you probably on that. Just for
With his
Props.
electrical tape cape.
Yep.
electrical. He's propped up, man. We'll see. We'll see. Now he's
Probably a hand in there holding it up, just to, and then photoshopped it out.
Vico said the Superboy is coming. I haven't seen the pictures of him, but I mean, I wonder if his ankles look bad.
The black suit Superman from the Justice League. There's like a space of you can see the space by his foot where the bullet joint is. It's like if I took a picture of him, I can't go that the whole body because you see that space.
Yeah,
which is an error. Which wasn't too cool seeing that.
Wait,
part.
Vico says
No
they don't.
bueno.
They don't have, so the ankles aren't. Or they have the balls, or they don't have the ball. I'm confused. I saw that Robin, and that made me almost want to throw up. I saw those wrists. I was like, this is horrible.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Make vomit.
Yeah, big vomit.
Oh
Vomit.
I'm hating it.
Yeah.
It's but the Dark Knight one, I mean, if Blitz is wrong, then that might be the first I've seen of him making improvements.
Okay, hold on. When have I been wrong?
You haven't been, but we'll see. I mean,
I'm still hoping you are though this year.
I mean,
Yo, I swear, if I'm not, man, oh, brother.
I know. I got to buy 2 figures. So.
Oh, that's right, because you guys made the bet.
Yeah.
Oh, that do.
I have yet to been wrong
That's a trip.
last year and this year so far.
That's right. You have the bet going.
Mhm.
Oh man.
But
Wow.
it's nice to hear all you guys like how you guys approach buying figures. I was
Yes.
laughing in the background
Yeah.
like how you guys are like, I gotta stay away, I gotta stay away. And
Yeah.
el coleccionista with his no, I don't need it, I don't need it.
It's like,
Yeah.
You buy everything.
My motto this year is enjoy life, buy figures, take photos, and go broke, and just be okay with it. It's okay.
I mean, I can get behind that. I don't think my other half can though.
Yep,
My wife
exactly.
my wife is never behind me, but she'll be like, "Oh, did you see this email from Big Bad?" I'll be like,
No, I'll be
"No."
dead. I'll be dead.
What email?
I'll go to bed and not wake up the next day.
He's gonna be like, "Where's Catalyst?"
Yeah.
He brought something he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. If I've gone quiet for over a week, you know why.
And op, it is op. You said your target. It's tempting to not go when it's that close to not like swing by. Like how do you not swing by and check it out?
I don't think I've ever told you guys. Well, I think I've told you guys, but like I've never said it to people though. But so on my way to work, I have this thing in my head that if I get to my job before 9:20 in the morning, because I don't technically have to start till 10 o'clock, but if I get to my job before 9:20, I have to go to Target. Rob, you're in Long Island, right?
Yeah.
So I go to the one in Westbury.
Oh, okay, by Garden City area. Okay.
Yeah. So I go to the one in Westbury, and there be days it'd be like 9:21. I'd be like, man, I'm only a minute over. I'm going to Target. I went today.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I went today. They
I'm
had a
the
lot of
same
stuff,
that
but
we
I
buy
control
we
it.
have Target here.
I controlled myself. I controlled myself.
Yeah. Well, what was it? Saturday, because I wanted to get the Batman 66 those figures because I grew up watching those reruns on when I was a kid after school. So I wanted to get Egghead that figure. So I knew the Target had it where I was. So I know my kids do it. They has swimming class. So I told my wife, "Oh, we need to get pretzels for the snacks this week. We're gonna go to Target." And she was like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, okay, don't bring back anything. I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna bring back anything." So of course, I got Egghead. I put him in my coat side. I smuggled them in.
I leave mine under the car, my passenger seat for a day or two.
Wean him into the house.
Yeah. Like I'll wait till either I'm home alone because the wife's at work, kids are at school, and I work later in the day. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna get that real quick. Turn off the camera so that she can't watch me.
That's like a majority of the stuff that like if I have to order, I send everything to my wife's job anyway because it's easier for me to receive packages there. So when I come home, because she'll be home already, she just be like, "Your stuff is on the table."
So that tone doesn't sound good.
But when I purchase stuff and I don't want her to know, see, I'm lucky. So when I enter my apartment, let me not say this loud because then she's gonna start looking. So when I enter my apartment, it's a long hallway, and to my right, once I get past the hallway, is my desk with my Mythic Legions or whatever. So I have like a pillow on my office chair, right? I'll put the figures underneath the pillow and I push my chair underneath the desk. And then, like, I never walk in with a bag, so it's not like I gotta hide the bag. It's just the figures, and I pop them under and I put it. And then when she goes and she does whatever she has to do, I'll open them, I put them on the shelf, and I dispose of the stuff.
Nice.
Of the evidence.
Sneaky.
Boxes boxes stay in my trunk for a day or
Dude.
two, and
I dispose of them in Long Island. I live in the Bronx, and I take them to work and I throw them in the dumpster over there.
Gonna swim with the fishes.
That's only effective if you don't buy Galactus or Sentinel. When you buy that, and you can't dispose of that. It's like, where's the
That's a
big
child.
Yeah, man.
where does
You
that
know.
big ass box come from?
They're like, oh, look at this prop. It's a Sentinel.
Yeah.
How did this get here? Oh, it walked here.
It's like you can. I remember she's like, you can put them in the car. They can be in the car. You can. They're child size. Just put them in the car.
You got to get it a car seat.
yeah,
Yeah, and I
booster
told her,
seat, car
that's
seat.
bad. You shouldn't leave children in cars. They got to come in my room. They're gonna be on display.
That'd be like the lucky you have it in the booster seat and you go inside. It's one of those warm, hot days, and someone walks by and there's a child in there. Breaks the window.
Right.
Yeah.
And they take
Oh,
the glass.
6 o'clock news.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Coming up
That'd
on
be
a
funny.
collectible. Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, I'm like you, Catalyst. There's probably I think there's 4 or 5 targets within so many square miles. So it's tough, man. You literally have to, like, I'm not going even out the house because
Yeah.
it's tough. How do you not go to them and check them out?
Yeah, there's one that's right across from my work, and it's one of the decent ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like on my lunch break, I'm like, I could go over there and check out. But I'm being extra good right now, and I'm not going over there.
That's like saying, it's my lunch break, but I don't need to eat. I could just,
Yeah.
I can just go there real quick.
Well, I work in
check out
fast
my
food
stuff.
now, so it's like I could snack all day and then go.
Be like, nobody will notice if I go to Target real quick on my lunch break. It's okay.
Well, there's
Like,
also,
like my job is literally in a shopping center, and I could walk to Walmart for my job.
I mean, that's really what.
It takes like
man.
2 minutes from my
Oh,
break.
yeah,
That's tough.
It's dangerous, man.
So
That is
across the
dangerous.
street from my store is Walmart. To the south side of my store is Target and was it Ross Dress for Less?
Ross.
Ooh.
Ross is wow.
So
That's
I'm like,
I got a trifecta.
and a
Right.
GameStop across the street in front of that
damn.
Walmart.
I gave
So,
up
like-
on GameStop.
Yeah.
They've
Well,
had
have y'all-
some good stuff, but
Have y'all noticed, like, GameStop, or at least my GameStop, has been scaling back on figures?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they have. They all have.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been
Mhm.
scaling back now. Yeah.
Wow.
And,
Well-
like, their Black Series are, like, almost $30. So I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Rumor
Go to Best
has
Buy.
it-
Best Buy's cheaper. Best Buy's having
Yeah.
the sales
I was
there.
gonna say
on
rumor
Black Series.
has it
Yeah.
for GameStop that they're gonna be rebranding soon.
Oh yeah,
what
that's
they're
right.
doing.
Yeah.
which had to
Sorry about
explain kind of what
I
you
kind
were
of
saying.
figured something big like that was going down.
So what are they
With,
doing?
like, all the
Let's say
clearance
just
and
going
stuff that's been
strictly
going on.
games.
I think they are. I think they're gonna go back to specifically just games and maybe statues because they make a lot of money off of statues.
Yeah.
I bet you
I
they
agree
do.
with the statue,
I bet
but
you they do.
I can't see them making
They-
enough money just off of games nowadays.
Well, it depends on how they go about it. If they're gonna rebrand it, if because remember they make all their money off of used games. They don't make hardly anything
Yeah.
off of anything new.
Right.
But that's
That's
because the license agreement that they have is not like Target or Best Buy. They get a bigger percentage of what they sell through their franchises. But GameStop doesn't because of their agreement.
Gentlemen, I
But
have
if
to
they're
say goodnight.
rebranding-
I'm gonna have to say guys with my kids now.
Oh,
Thank you
no,
for having
man.
me.
No,
on
you're
the
good,
show. I
man.
appreciate it.
Look out. Thank you,
Yeah.
brother.
Oh,
Appreciate
thank
you coming on. And looking forward to you
Yeah,
coming on
thank you.
again,
Great job
man.
tonight,
Like,
man.
All right,
definitely
thank you very
looking
much.
forward to coming
I
on again.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Good
so
stuff,
much.
Yeah,
Rob.
man.
Good stuff.
Thank you. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you.
Deuces.
Good night.
Take care, brother.
Have a good night, man. Take care of yourself, brother.
If I was gonna say if they rebrand, they're probably gonna be looking for a different license agreement somewhere.
hmm
Yeah.
I would like to see GameStop delve into more like retro games.
Yeah. Which they
They
kind of got
did.
back into
Those
that
wow.
again.
Mhm.
At least
They did.
mine have.
They did
Mine, yeah.
what is it called? You remember they had Think Geek?
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm.
So they were doing like a section where you can go into a GameStop and sit down and play old systems.
Oh wow.
And they were trying that for a while, but it ended up poor execution, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And then they stopped it, so it was just whack.
Wow.
Probably having more people just come into play and not really purchase anything either.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Makes sense.
Sure.
Wow. Well, again, fellas, thank you, fellas, for coming on hosting. And I'm hoping that you are repeat offenders. Please, like, come on, you know.
I would love to.
And do your guys' thing.
Kind of get a groove going after a
It
while.
went good.
Yeah.
And we'd love to have you guys back hosting again because and again, we got a couple other ideas we're thinking of. We're gonna share them here, I believe, next week. So we got some good stuff that we want to bring to the Pic Bar and just keep it continually growing, continually being a hub for the community, because that's what we want this ultimately to be. It's not, it needs to be for the community, and that's what the page is about. So that's what we're trying to do. So, that's where we're going. But we got a couple things coming. Blitz will fill us in. Friday? We're doing Friday, and then we got some stuff on Sunday. So yeah, we got. Friday's gonna be pretty chaotic on the happy hour. So we'll see how that goes. It should be fun. We'll see.
Yeah.
But Blitz, you want to carry us out?
Yeah, Friday's gonna be interesting. I don't know how we're gonna play that out, but we'll see. I mean, we always figure it out, so we'll see.
Hell yeah.
Just gotta wing it.
Nah, I don't think there's any way you can actually wing like what we're gonna try to do in an hour.
Right.
It's more like say a prayer and hope it works for us.
Right.
In an hour.
Living on a prayer.
Yeah, pretty much. I just want to say thank you, Catalyst. Thank you, El Coleccionista, and Rob Op 975. Thank you guys for putting on an amazing show today.
Yes.
And just coming on here and doing what we love to do, which is appreciate the community, and taking the show and pretty much running with it, because you guys did an amazing job.
It
so
was definitely
thank you
fun.
guys for that. And to piggyback off of Thor one more time, the door is always open for you three if you guys want to host again. And the door is always open also on Lazy Boys if you guys want to be on with us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just some quick stuff. So today was the first day of Toy Addicts Black and Wednesday. So that's hashtag #TA_Black and Wednesdays with an S. And it's a black and white photo with a red color splash in it, pretty much. And he's running that every Wednesday for the month of February. So we look forward to seeing your photos. I'm planning on putting something together for all the photos, like a little video tribute for him at the end of the month. So it'd be nice to see a lot of photos and a lot of amazing photographers be creative with it.
Yeah.
Unworthy's Masterclass. Look out for that again.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he has one coming soon. I'm like on E right now. I'm thinking.
That's okay. Tonight, after we finish, we're gonna put up the post for Deadpool. It's February for Tuscan.
Oh yeah, for what is it? Tuscan Wilson Loves Feb. There you go.
Yeah.
So it'll be a Deadpool themed photos, and then it'll run all the way through February, and then we'll put you guys, all the participants, one entry per person. We'll be putting an elimination wheel with the prize being an SH Figure Arts Deadpool figure.
Yeah.
So that's dope. Yeah. So we look forward to everybody participating in that as well. We just got a lot of stuff going on. And a lot of stuff behind the scenes that we're trying to do.
Right.
So we're gonna be making some stuff happen within the next week. and then we'll go from there. But just want to say thank you guys to everybody in the chat and everybody in the chat that showed these three gentlemen love and treated them like if this was their show. Thank you for that.
Shout
It's
out.
always greatly appreciated.
Shout out.
But as easy as it was for these three gentlemen to come on and host a show, if you guys want to do the same thing, if you guys have two other friends that want to come on with you, or you think they would want to come on and host a show to Pic Bar like this, reach out to one of us. We'll be more than happy to get you guys on and have fun. And this is this place where you get to be yourself and just enjoy toys, the community, and the things that brought many people together in this community. Or if you would like to be on Lazy Boys, which is an easier way for you guys to break the ice, if you guys have never done like a live or anything like that, reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to have you guys on. This Sunday we got Chubsy Wubsy Toys. There you go. See? It's a blast. This Sunday we got Chubsy Wubsy Toys joining us. I'm really looking forward to that. Great individual, owns a toy shop in New Jersey. Amazing. Him and his wife, amazing. Am I forgetting anything, gentlemen?
Quick question.
The
comment, Raven's Eye, does Lady Deadpool count? He wants.
Yes. It's Deadpool.
Absolutely.
It's Deadpool, period.
Yeah.
Any variation, multiverse variation of Deadpool counts.
Yep. You're good to go.
And it's just one entry per person, because I get a lot of messages when we do giveaways if they could do more than one entry. So it's just one entry. I just want to make it clear for everybody.
Right.
Which
is cool because you have the whole month to shoot a Deadpool shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Friday, we got Friday night features. Again, it's going to be something special. We're going to start a little bit earlier. So we're going to do 7:50 only because we're really trying to cram it into 1 hour.
Right.
What we're going to do. So we'll be reaching out to everybody who will be in the elimination wheel for the Amazon gift card Friday from the features we picked.
Yep.
And that's why it's going to take so long, because it's 70 people.
Yeah, it's a lot.
We went and got a little carried away. So we're trying to figure out how that's going to play out.
Some of you who are here now tonight with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 70 names in the wheel for the Amazon gift card for Friday night features. So just stay tuned.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm forgetting anything else, at least not for now.
Nah, I think you got it.
Nah.
Oh, fuck McFarlane, because I hate McFarlane.
You were, yeah, that was
Fuck. And his glued ankles. Stop. But once again, Catalyst, El Coleccionista, Rob, awesome job. Thank you again. And the door is always open for you guys. Whenever you guys want to do this again, or if not, we'll just reach out to y'all and tell y'all when y'all can do it again.
Yeah, we'll be like,
we're gonna make sure you guys are coming back.
You getting on?
But
and I guess next Wednesday, the Pic Bar continues to be the place for the community because Terrell Comics, Marshall Geeks, the Unhuman are going to be hosting. So man, we're not stopping. It's for the community.
Hell yeah.
Wu-Tang.
So with that being said, the bar is officially closed.
You heard the man.
Good night, everybody.
Good
night,
guys.
Good night, fans. Have a good night. Be safe. Take care.